Hello, I'm DJ Waldow, Director of Community at Blue Sky Factory, here with the ever-famous Amber of Radiant 6.
Hi.
Amber, who are you? What do you do? Why are you here? And why are you talking to me?
The last part I don't know.
You don't have to answer that part.
I'm Amber. I'm the Director of Community at Radiant 6, and so I do what you do for our company. And what else did you want to know?
Well, I want to know what you do, because I know what you do because I try to do what you do.
Right.
But tell them, what do you do?
Them, what I do. Okay, so my job is kind of a blend of marketing, public relations, business development, customer service. My job is to be engaged in the online community, but it's also to be hanging out in the offline community here.
Face-to-face
amongst the peeps. Yeah. Yep, to hang out and chat with people and connect. So I'm kind of the bridge between the community and our company, and I actually do a lot of internal education in our company too about social media, community, that sort of stuff.
And I forgot to ask you this too. Tell people too, what does Radiant 6 do?
We are a social media monitoring platform, so it's a software solution that helps companies monitor, track, measure, and engage online in social media.
And I think because of the FTC now, I've got to disclose that we're also we're partners.
Yeah, we're partners. So we use their stuff, they use our stuff, we all like each other.
Right.
Did we disclose that? Do I need to put a stamp somewhere?
Yeah, so now FTC official that we are. Have we covered it? Do we need to sign a contract?
We need Ted Murphy's shirt, the one that says I heart FTC. Have you seen that one?
I haven't seen it.
Big shout out to Ted Murphy. We need that shirt.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I want to know also is, as the Director of Community, I mean, people say that you spend your whole day like tweeting and commenting on blog posts. Yeah. What do you really do all day long? What makes up your day? I know there's no typical day, but what do you do? I do spend a lot of time on Twitter or on blogs, engaged in social media. A lot of that is probably half reactionary, so people are commenting or asking questions or looking to me for information, so I'm responding to that. And the other half of that is getting involved in industry discussions about our space, or writing my own blog posts, writing blog posts for Radiant 6, creating content. I do a ton of content creation, so I'm writing constantly. Well, and I think what's really interesting about you mentioned that you're engaged in the community. I think you and I have talked about this before, but you're really good at you're not talking about Radiant 6 and saying we're the best, we're awesome. You're really, and actually you and I talked about this morning, you're not even always talking about social media or community. You're building relationships with human beings.
Absolutely.
And tell us about that real quick, or anything to expand on that. Well, I think that's fascinating.
I started in social media before I joined Radiant 6, so I was not a brand representative when I started. I was an independent consultant.
You were Amber.
I was just me. And so my whole purpose for using social media was to connect with people and make relationships that weren't bound by geography. So I got to meet people from all over the country who shared my interests, who did stuff like that, and that carries over into all of the brand related stuff that I do now.
Right.
So I don't need to be out there pitching my product. I
was talking with Beth earlier for Marketing Prompts, and I said, I think what's cool about it is when people start saying, oh, that's Amber of Radiant 6.
Yes.
Or that's DJ, and you want to learn about social media? Amber. You want to learn about email marketing? DJ, Blue Sky Factory. You hear those terms, and that's what makes it cool. So final question I want to ask you is, with this role, why is it so critical? Why are we seeing more and more community managers? I mean, you guys have built out an entire team now.
Right.
A community management team. So why are people doing this? Why should every company do it?
Because this type of position is breaking down the silos of traditional matrixed vertical organizations where you've got all of the communications functions separate. This brings them all together and sort of builds those bridges internally in organizations too, where you're centralizing the fact that your customers and your community need to be talked to no matter who they are and where they are.
Totally. Yeah.
So.
Amber Naslund, everyone, thank you so much, Amber.
You're welcome. You're the best.